Now, why did I say that? Is it because I'm a bad person? Does me saying that word, that oh so terrible word, somehow erase all my good deeds and send me into the burning fires of hell? Well, if it does, that's alright. I'll have plenty of company. Oh, more than that. Sorry. There we go. That's more like it.
What are the current definitions, or how can you explain it to me?
F-U-C-K, as in fuck.
Define the word.
Yeah, what does fuck mean?
Depends on what sentence you're going to use it in. It has several definitions.
This word is just, I think the people use it for everything.
It's like saying go die, go jump off a bridge.
Fuck, I think, means, having some sex.
What?
Intercourse.
The act of lovemaking.
The cock goes inside the vagina.
But it's more than that, isn't it?
Holy mackerel.
Can I define the word fuck?
No, I'd rather care not.
Not a dictionary definition.
One, it has too many definitions.
There's not really any word to describe the word fuck besides fuck.
Interesting.
Indeed. Everyone seems to have their own definition of what fuck is, and not one of them seems to be the same. So I looked to the good book for assistance, the dictionary. Unfortunately, Webster's defines fuck just like everybody else, with too many definitions. According to the dictionary, the word can be used as an exclamation of anger, to treat someone with great malice or unfairness, and of course,
Sex.
Man, they were fucking too, man.
The essence of fuck.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, you like that?
I most certainly did. Hey, that sound means it's time to play Where and When. Thank you. Tonight's contestants will be playing for their right to fight to party. Now, who knows the answer to this question? Where and when did fuck originate? Kick it.
I think the word fuck came from North America.
No, you're not even close.
I've never really researched that.
They hung an acronym on the door because you weren't allowed to reproduce in 13th century England unless you had consent of the king. So, fornication under consent of the king.
Oh, sorry. While fornication under command of the king and for unlawful carnal knowledge are widely believed to be the true origins of fuck, they are in fact false. Just a couple of urban legends, although the latter was a pretty good Van Halen album.
It was a German word, actually.
Correct. Most etymologists believe that fuck comes from this common Germanic word. Fuck also seems to have relatives in other Germanic languages such as Middle Dutch, Norwegian, and Swedish. But when did fuck start being used?
If you look at literature, and words like that have been around for a long time.
Partial marks, because it was a trick question. No one really knows when fuck came to be. But thanks to early literature, we do know the word fuck was being used before the 1500s. The earliest recorded instance of fuck was written in a poem entitled Flen Flies. This poem was a satirical look at the Carmelite friars of Cambridge, England. It was written in a mixture of English and Latin, and the word fuck was somewhat disguised in an easily broken code. Nun sunt unculi, quia, vivcant, vivis of heli, which translates into, they, being the friars, are not in heaven since they fucked the wives of Eli. That's some pretty heavy stuff, even by today's standards.
In general, people don't like to hear that word.
It's not a polite word.
It's not considered really friendly.
I think it's kind of blown out of proportion.
It's just a word. It doesn't physically hurt anyone.
It's part of life.
The elderly told young people to don't use it.
I don't use it for my parents.
I don't think it gains you much respect at that age or at any age.
I'm gonna swear up a storm. Go ahead and do your thing.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck.
I'll go over there.
Swearing's part of our language. Always has been.
We attach meaning to it, so we make it good or bad.
We totally give words their power, and we give them their meaning.
Collectively, everyone gives a word their power, right?
I think the only reason it has any power is because people find it offensive.
It's offensive to some people, I guess.
I mean, if you're looking for employment and you're slapping down resumes and you're using that kind of vocabulary, well, I can honestly tell you, you're going to have one heck of a time trying to secure employment.
It doesn't go well with the professional image that people want to see.
So who are the professionals whose job it is to stop bad language from being heard? In America, there is the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, while in Canada, there is a CRTC, the Canadian Radio, Television and Telecommunications Commission. These are government programs set out to make sure that evil words such as fuck are not polluting the airwaves. The FCC can fine broadcasters up to $32,500 for violating the decency standards. But there is currently legislation before the American government to increase the maximum fine 10 times that amount. So fuck is worth $325,000 in the United States. In Canada, the CRTC has the ability to not let you broadcast anything, ever again, in radio or television. Just like that, your favorite radio station is gone like a fart in the wind because the CRTC deems them to be inappropriate. But should there be a handful of people making decisions on what is or is not appropriate? Are they speaking for the majority of the people or a powerful minority? Or maybe the artists should be censoring themselves on behalf of their audience. And why does it hurt when I pee?